Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Thursday Night SmackDown. This is WWE 2K26 Universe Mode episode 32. And tonight we come to you live from Erie, Pennsylvania on the final episode of SmackDown before our next premium live event, Clash in Paris, this Saturday night. Welcome to the show, folks. I'm Callum, otherwise known as the KO King. Welcome to KO Production, and welcome to another action-packed installment of SmackDown. Let's not waste any further time and get straight into the action. Here we go, folks. Let's get to work.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall and is for the World Tag Team Championship.
And as you just heard from our great ring announcer Alicia Taylor, the opening contest tonight for the World Tag Team Championships. As here come the number one contenders who won a mini number one contenders tournament in the first round 2 weeks ago, defeating 3 weeks ago, defeating Rey Mysterio and his protege Mustafa Ali. And in the finals last week, after the Usos defeated the New Day, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods the week prior, the Usos losing out to these two men. And a surprising upset, winning a huge victory, already 2-0 here in this series. Who will become the new World Tag Team Champions tonight? Of course, accompanied by that rocking chair, by that lantern, by Nikki Cross, by Eric Rowan, and by Uncle Howdy. It's Joe Gacy and Dexter Lumis, the Wyatt Six. There was that backlash with the champions, the War Raiders, defending the gold in a 6-man elimination tornado match, where they team with the Dutch Destroyer Aleister Black to fend off FTRKO of Cash Wheeler, Dax Harwood and the Viper, Randy Orton. This is their first traditional 2-on-2 tag title defense. It comes your way in your opening contest live on SmackDown. We're back live in the blue brand as you see the World Tag Team Champions, Eric and Ivar. The War Raiders, they are ready for war. They're ready for their second defense of the World Tag Team Championships. Getting this crowd in Erie, Pennsylvania hyped up. The final SmackDown tonight before Clash in Paris. Premium live event where tonight we find out who will be the final superstar to be added to the fatal four-way main event for the undisputed WWE Championship. But right now it's all about those right there. Beautiful, prestigious and coveted World Tag Team Championships of SmackDown. Let's head to the ring now with the official ring introductions from Alicia Taylor.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 597 pounds, the World Tag Team Champions, Ivar and Eric, the War Raiders.
Thank you, Alicia Taylor. Here we go then. Raiders and the Wyatts. Gonna be a fun tag team battle to kick us off here on SmackDown. Referee Jason Ayers there, you see, he is the official for this contest as he holds the tag team championships up in the air. Will we see new champions before Clash in Paris this coming Saturday night? Just 48 hours away, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go then, this is going to be fun. Referee ring the bell, match up on the way, it's Joe Gacy, it's Ivar. Starting us off here in this one. Collar elbow tie up. And the big man with a nice shot in the midsection. Ivar, nice shots. And here comes the big man, Ivar. Going after the champion. Double underhook. Oh, setter. Big tiger driver that time by Ivar. But look at this already. Uncle Howdy getting involved. Trying to hit out his boys in the Wyatt Six. Joe Gacy from behind with a neck breaker. Nicely done by Gacy. Taking advantage of the distraction that time. Gacy in control, but Ivar on his feet, waiting for the turnaround. And a big flying shoulder tackle by Ivar. This one Impossible elements all over it. Look at this. Gacy with a cheap shot that time on Eric. But look at this. Ivar going back after Gacy. Outside ball, Irish whip into the corner on Gacy. And look at that. Flying splash by Ivar going after the backs now. And working over Joe Gacy. Against the ropes now, Gacy don't want to be there. Clothesline on the floor. He would have been eliminated from the Rumble if that's where we were tonight. But look at this. Here comes Ivar. Tope Suicida by the big man. Ivar now sending Joe Gacy. At least trying to send him back into the ring in this tag team championship showdown. Got him there against the ring post. Ivar now. There goes Gacy back into the squared circle now. Ivar, top rope, here comes the big man, look at a fly, and he, wow, wrecking ball, almost like a molly go round there, tag made, well needed, in comes Dexter Lumis, and Lumis with a power, shoulder tackle, down goes Ivar that time, and now here comes Dexter Lumis, oh yeah, Lumis now, choking out Ivar, big choke on the mat. Dexter Lumis legal, knife edge chop, shot on midsection, nice shot again, and oh man, you heard that impact, right in the back, and there's Dexter Lumis, with a neck breaker. Dexter Lumis now picking up his feet this time, and stand up down, packing, big shot, no, caught that time, and Ivar, locking, Dexter Lumis. There you see the war chants live from the sold out crowd, spinning heel kick by Ivar. As we are just 48 hours away from Clash in Paris, huge card to be had in France. We'll let you know the entire match card later on tonight, but right now it's the tag made. It's a double team action. It's Eric Legal. Tag made, the cover now from Eric. The 2 count off that assisted power slam and kick out at 1 by Dexter Lumis. Eric the legal man, overhand shot on Lumis, and Eric, oh, what an ace strike, come on boy, style cover, 1 count only, almost a 2, says referee Jason Ayers, that is all it will be. Overhand shot, low block by Dexter Lumis, Lumis now running in, and there's Dexter Lumis, Luthez pressed by Dexter that time, on one half of the tag team champions. They've got an Irish whip him off the ropes, and Dexter Lumis again, another Luthez press. Oh, and Eric, time and time again this time. Look him up, the vertical base, Irish whip, sends him in the corner, double team offense, tag made, here comes Joe Gacy. And a shot in the midsection by Gacy. Gacy got a man, oh, a discus lariat Eric. Eric getting rocked that time. You heard the impact. And it was Joe Gacy off the ropes with a leg drop. And Joe Gacy fired up, ladies and gentlemen. Eric don't want to be there. Gacy springboard drop kick to the back. I want to have the tag team champion. Shooting the half, hooking the leg, shoulder down. Then we have new tag champs. 2 count kick out by Eric. We're this opening contest live on SmackDown tonight. The main event, Drew McIntyre, Cody Rhodes, 1-on-1. The winner gets added to the Fatal 4-Way main event at Clash in Paris this Saturday night. For the undisputed WWE Championship, to bring the champion Braun Breaker, the best in the world, CM Punk, and the Viper, Randy Orton, all that and so much more still to come tonight live on SmackDown. Tag made Ivar Legal as he's lighting up. Joe Gacy's back down to the original 2 men. Let's start off this contest. Missing that splash that time. Gacy can send Ivar into his own corner. And Gacy now with some cross faces to Ivar. And even catching Eric as well. Going to have to make him drop down. And Gacy with a knee. And in the corner on Ivar. Oh, look at Gacy. Went for a cheap shot on Eric. But Eric hanging him out to dry. Foot first on the top rope that time. Gacy not taking too careful. No taking him down that time. Gacy, nice shot, kick caught by Ivar. Ivar picking up Joe Gacy. Look at that power, platinum down. And it's the big man Ivar in control. And now Ivar picking him up, running in, and the shoulder breaker. Cover by Ivar to retain the World Tag Team Championships. Lumis coming in before Jason Ayers can even get his hand on the canvas. 2 back in, now counters Ivar. Gonna take Dexter Lumis over the equation now. And a big punch is being down with the top of the head of Joe Gacy. Man, oh man, the stomp moving at the way is Gacy. Gacy running in DDT. Beautifully done by Joe Gacy. And now Joe Gacy into a submission. Gacy submission. Rings a Saturn. Locked in tight. This is how he tapped out Mustafa Ali in the first round of this mini tournament to get here tonight. But there's Eric coming in to make the save. And Gacy looking to put away Ivar here. Joe Gacy got him exactly where he wants. So, oh man, the Bubba Bomb! The Bubba Bomb! Oh man, Phil Nelson bomb that time. But the rope saving him out of the rings of Saturn. Eric getting knocked off the apron of the tag made. In comes Dexter Lumis. Lumis now out of the cover. Hook in the leg. Shoulders down an Ivar. Do we have new World Tag Team Champions? Kaka by Ivar, says the official Jason Ames. Innocent Gacy can't believe it. Now they're looking the rest of the Wyatt. Sexy ringside as Ivar avoiding that. From the top that time. Shot by Ivar, tag made, in comes Eric now. Into the equation, Eric running in, oh missing that forearm, Lumis. They take advantage, they shot blocked by Eric. Eric now, corner will tie up, picked up, Eric, we've seen that before, the knee strike. Oh, Gacy, catching him with a shot. Eric wants a piece of Joe Gacy this time. Wants a piece of all the Wyatts, but Dexter Lumis going to come back in and Lumis going to take him down. Big stop that time. Oh, forearm by Eric. I don't know where the hell Joe Gacy's going on the outside, but nonetheless, big kicks and strikes, and Eric another massive knee. In the face of Dexter Lumis, and look at that's the War Raiders going crazy tonight live on SmackDown. Tag Team Championships with the blue brand on the leg. Oh, wait a minute, Lumis spin, busting in nowhere. Cover, championships on the line, 2 count, kick out by Eric. Oh man. Big stop moving at the way, oh the double knees. Double knees to the chest by Eric and making a save. It's Joe Gacy. Eric can't believe it, Eric going after Gacy. And they're going to bring him in the ring the hard way, look at that. Look at Eric here. Eric, oh man, catch him! Big slam, but he's not a legal man. Lumis says, shoulders down, penny ground in here. Schoolboy, 2 count kicker. Oh man, almost stealing the win. That time with the Wyatt 6. And a beautiful Luthes press by Dexter Lumis, stopping Eric in his track. Tag made, well needed. Here comes the big man, Ivar. Oh, Lumis says he's ready for the kill. I don't think you are, though. Running rough body by Ivar that time. You know it's Ivar. What's he going to make? Oh, my goodness. Hand sprint back elbow by Ivar. The Raiders, former NXT Tag Team Champions, having a 280-day reign as the champions. And now the current World Tag Team Champions looking to retain the gold tonight. Gacy back in. There's Ivar head. Block that time. Off the ropes. Ivar splash. Ivar looking to retain the titles for him and his boy Eric. Heading up to the top rope. Gacy in the drop zone. Ivar turns it around. Doom salt. Cover. Hooking the legs. Shoulders down. And there's Lumis making the save before the official game to get his hand on the canvas to begin the count. Ivar not happy going after Lumis. Lumis though. Put him in the midsection. But there's Ivar going to take him out. And Ivar back after Gacy. No, the kick, the counter. Joe Gacy kicking a DDT. Maybe busted him open in the process. Busted him open and running in. Shot by Ivar. Cross body. There's the War Raiders in control of this Tag Team Championship encounter. And your opening contest tonight in Erie, Pennsylvania. Live on SmackDown. Tag Lumis Legal. Well, we see new Tag Team Champions tonight. Leg drop by Dexter Lumis. Look at Lumis. Oh God, just punishing Ivar. Look at these shots to the already busted open head on one half of the Tag Team Champions. And look at Dexter Lumis here. Back suplex in the hardest part of the ring to the unlegal participant Eric. But there's Ivar with the tope Saracena. Taking out Dexter Lumis. Oh my. Well, this is gonna be it. The Raiders could be on track to retaining their NXT Tag Team Championships. The stomp, the counter, the shot. Dexter DDT. Brings them in with it. Dexter Lumis now grabbing Ivar. Gonna send him face first into the corner. And Dexter Lumis. Oh, going after Eric. Eric going off the bottom rope, just trying to make sure he's down and out. So we have no interference. Tag made Casey Lee go new tag team champions. This is how they beat the Usos last week on SmackDown. The suplex, powerbomb, combination. Sets out as Stacy with the legal man. The cover for new champions. Eric sent two down, but he couldn't make the save. But a kick out nonetheless from Ivar. Eric just taking out Lumis, but didn't make the save. Elbow moving out the way. Ivar picking up Joe Gacy. Dropping him down. Shoulder breaker. And this is going to do it. Raiders looking to retain the gold. Irish whip in the corner on Joe Gacy. Lumis sent packing to the floor. Oh man, tag made. Here's Eric. That is going to be it. And here come the Raiders for the full raid. Double team connecting. Eric laying off that springboard clothesline from the elevated pickup from Ivar. Cover. 2 count. Got him. The War Raiders retain the World Tag Team Championships in Erie, Pennsylvania.
Here are your winners, and still the World Tag Team Champions, Ivar and Eric, the War Raiders.
Second success for the fans now from the Raiders. First of which is an actual 2-on-2 tag team showdown. Congratulations going out to Eric and Ivar. But still to come tonight, your main event, huge championship applications on the line. Who will join Cody, or who will join Randy Orton, CM Punk and Braun Breaker in the main event fatal 4-way for the undisputed WWE Championship? Will it be Rhodes or McIntyre? We find out later tonight, and then we have a huge champion versus challenger tag match ahead of Clash in Paris. Sasha Banks and Alexa Bliss battle against the women's US champion Bayley and the women's world champ Jade Cargill. But right now we're back live on SmackDown. It's the phenomenal United States Champion is here. AJ Styles set for action. Ahead of Clash in Paris, where he puts the gold on the line against the new #1 contender that we found out last week, Solo Sikoa of the MFTs. And Styles looking to get a warm-up match tonight ahead of that showdown with Sikoa. And a non-title match tonight, live in Erie, Pennsylvania on Thursday Night SmackDown. But he's taking on a man that Solo Sikoa knows very well. Who better than Styles to take on than a member of the MFTs as he's set to face the leader of the MFTs at Clash in Paris.
Representing LFT from Orlando, Florida, weighing in at 220 pounds, Tama Tonga.
That's Tama Tonga stepping up to AJ Styles in this non-title warm-up match for Styles tonight, but it's also a way for Tama to soften up AJ for Solo, to give Solo an easier route of becoming United States Champion this Saturday night at Clash in Paris. But Tama not coming along. He's got the #1 contender for the US title with him, who defeated Jeff Hardy and Carmelo Hayes in a triple threat matchup to earn that right last week. And he's joined also by Tonga Loa, JC Mateo, and that man right there, the Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu, who has been on an absolute tear as of late on SmackDown, defeating the likes of the Miz and Tommaso Ciampa in quick succession over the past couple of weeks. But right now, it's not even about Jacob Fatu, it's not even about Solo Sikoa, it's about Tama Tonga with a big opportunity, taking on the United States Champion in a non-title match, AJ Styles. We saw Tama a number of weeks back on WWE Dark defeating Mustafa Ali in a great matchup. Let's see how he does against the phenomenal one here. Huge test for Tama. Styles Tonga, one-on-one live on SmackDown. Tonga jumping him before the bell. Oh, well, that is a smart strategy. Styles wasn't expecting it. You're going to imagine Solo on the outside is loving every second of it. He's now choking out AJ Styles on the mat. This match now officially is underway here on SmackDown. Waist lock now from Tama Tonga on AJ Styles. Not expecting this, was AJ right out of the gate as Tama Tonga taking him down. Side headlock takeover by Tama here on Styles. Tama already 1-0, can he make it 2-0? Maybe getting himself a championship opportunity against AJ, or even Solo. Solo's victorious at Clash in Paris this Saturday night. Styles winning that side headlock. They've got him a standing headlock this time. Tama Tonga in trouble, and Tama now shooting him off the ropes. Tama Tonga back body drop on the United States champion. Look at Tama with a yeah. Tama Tonga now, look at that. Flipping neckbreaker receded AJ Styles. Styles already has 3 successful defenses as the United States champion this series, defeating Chad Gable in the first ever episode of SmackDown in an open challenge match in the first match of a SmackDown this series, and defeating Samoa Joe not once but twice, the first of which being a Backlash, the second of which being in his hometown of Gainesville, Georgia 3 weeks ago right here on SmackDown as Styles now in control. On Tama with a neck breaker. Out of that suplex position, AJ Styles now in a cannibal senton. To the bottom rope on Tonga. Off the rope, Styles now. That's a knee. Right at the temple on Tama. He'll mess up that face paint. If he does any more of this offense. And now look at this. Trying to do just that. With big stomps right in the top of the head. But Tama Tonga runs in. Tama, running neck breaker by Tonga. Nicely done. AJ Styles rolling to the outside of the ring as Tama Tonga. Enjoying the adulation from Solo and Tonga Loa, who are still with him at ringside. JC Mateo and Jacob Fatu must have both went to the back after coming out here. Big form there from AJ Styles coming back into the ring. Styles now styling DDT! The moonsault and the inverted DDT off the springboard by AJ. Solo getting rid of that turnbuckle pad. The official for this matchup, Adrian Butler, who's assigned that he's going to have to put that turnbuckle pad back on. Tama Tonga now in control headbutt on AJ Styles that time. Tama Tonga backing him up to a vertical base. Tama with a cutter! And Tama Tonga cover, hooking the leg, shoulders down to the US champion, kick out at 1. Says the official Adrian Butler. Tama Tonga now backing him up to his feet, forearm, knife edge chop by Tama, another knife edge chop that time. AJ, jawbreaker that time by AJ Styles, and Styles now going to send them out. Here comes AJ. Back suplex in the hardest part of the ring by Styles as Tama hitting hard. Off the ring apron that time. Spine first, nicely done by the US champion. Heading up now, classic Styles. Moonsault off the apron as this one rolls on. We're back live on SmackDown as Tama Tonga now in control. Slingshot crossbody to the outside by Tama. On to the phenomenal one. Back and forth on the floor though. Forearm block. AJ Styles 1916 DDT. Shades the Prince Finn Balor over on Monday Night Raw, who will challenge LA Knight for the World Heavyweight Championship this Saturday night at Clash in Paris. But right now it's about Styles and Tama. It's AJ with a tope con hilo. Taking out Tonga on the outside of the ring. Nicely done by the phenomenal one that time. He picks up Tama Tonga now. Gonna drag him and send him back into the squared circle. AJ Styles, the US champ. We want to send the message to Solo Sikoa on the apron. Springing in for that face splash off the springboard. Cover. Hook in the leg. Shoulders down. Styles for the win here. No! Tama Tonga able to power out of that one. Powerful kick out by Tama that time. Big kick upside the top of the head by Tonga now. And now it's Tama Tonga. Is the referee fixing the turnbuckle pad? Tama now, they're going to take advantage. Waist lock back, suplex into the neck breaker as this one continues. Back live on SmackDown, AJ Styles getting distracted by Tonga Loa and Solo Sikoa on the outside of the ring, which may allow Tama to pick up a huge upset inside cradle in this non-title matchup. 2 count kick. AJ almost losing out to Tama Tonga right there, but Tama out of the corner and Tama Tonga in the back. With AJ Styles out of the corner with a springboard, leaping up on a DDT by Tama. Cover, hook in the leg, shoulders down, upset the making here. 2 count from the official kick out by the US champion Styles. Styles looking to make his 4th offense of the championship this Saturday night at Clash in Paris against Solo Sikoa. But Tama Tonga trying to soften him up, and he's doing a great job at doing so. But there's AJ with an Oshigaroshi and a flipping neck breaker to a seated Tama Tonga. But once again, Solo Sikoa Styles' opponent for class getting involved and trying to distract AJ Styles. This may allow Tama Tonga the opportunity to recover, to get back into this one, running and a club throw out of nowhere by Tama for the upset. Just like that, 2 count. Now kick out by Styles. Tama almost winning it thanks to the help of Solo and Tonga lower ringside. Not to be just yet. Oh man, AJ fighting back. Big elbow, but there's Tonga Loa going after the leg of AJ as he went to take them out on the outside, but he completely overshooting it. But wait a minute, AJ gonna send Tonga in, and oh, we don't want to be out there solo. Roshi on Sakawa. Oh, but look at Tonga Loa gonna send AJ back into the ring. Referee's gonna do something about that. Solo now coming in. They get a closer look at Tama Tonga. To battle against AJ, but there's Styles gonna counter, and Styles then rolls through calf crusher submission. Calf crusher, section and tie. Nowhere for Tama to go. Set in the ring here, referee right there. Adrian Butler in possession to see if Tama Tonga will pass out or tap out due to the pain to get out Styles and get a momentum building victory ahead of Clash, but no. Tama gonna escape. Elbow to the back that time of AJ Styles. Tama big forearms on a massive headbutt by Tama Tonga. Tama doing well here against the United States champion AJ though with a big knee. Getting some great reversals from AJ Styles and a massive combination offense from AJ. Styles to the top rope, beautiful splash, cover. Look at the legs, shoulders down on Tama here, soaring through. No! Powerful and enthusiastic kick out. Courtesy of Tama Tonga that time. Tama runs in. Neck breaker by Tama. Tama Tonga for the upset. Picking up AJ Styles. Irish whip gonna send him to the outside of the ring. Tama big shot. No miss. Styles forearm at all. Tama don't want to be there. AJ phenomenal forearm out of nowhere. And the send the message to Solo Sikoa. And a Clash in Paris. Picks it up in the deadlift. And a Styles Clash for the US champion. Pretty predicament now on Tama. Shoulders down. Scoring 2. He got him. AJ victorious. Sending a message to Solo for Clash in Paris this Saturday night. Huge win for Styles. Solo Sikoa ain't gonna like that, but he could be walking out US champion. Styles could be banged up enough for Solo to take the gold in Paris, France this Saturday night. But coming up next, folks, tag team action from the women's division. The number 1 contender for the women's US championship, Sasha Banks, and the number 1 contender for the WWE women's championship, Alexa Bliss, takes on the women's US champion and the women's champion, Bayley and Jade Cargill. It's next live on SmackDown. It'll be a great one in your penultimate contest tonight, live in Erie, Pennsylvania. As here comes the number 1 contender for the Women's United States Champion and the inaugural Women's World Champion of last season, the Boss, Sasha Banks.
Contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Boston, Massachusetts.
There you see Sasha Banks then, ladies and gentlemen, defeating Michin last week on SmackDown to earn the opportunity to challenge Bayley, a woman she knows very well. It's going down this Saturday night at Clash in Paris. But here comes our tag team partner for this contest tonight, a woman she has faced off before last season in Women's World Title action. It is the number 1 contender for the WWE Women's Title. It's Alexa Bliss. Here we go then, folks. A huge challengers versus champions tag team matchup coming your way next on SmackDown from Erie, Pennsylvania. It's going to be a good one, folks. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back on SmackDown. And we're back live on the Blue Brand as women's action about to take shape. The women's champion Jade Cargill already made her way to the ring throughout the break. And now here comes the inaugural Women's United States Champion, the role model, Bayley.
From San Jose, the WWE Women's United States
And there you see Bayley then, ladies and gentlemen, looking to make her second defence of the Women's United States Championship against the boss Sasha Banks at Clash in Paris. Bayley and Banks have faced off twice before last season in singles action for Banks' Women's World Championship, with Sasha winning both times. Bayley has never beaten the boss. She gets the chance to finally do so, just like she had never won a championship last season. She got the chance to finally do so. She done it at Backlash by becoming the inaugural Women's United States Champion by defeating Lyra Valkyria. Beat her in the rematch in the SmackDown after as well. And she gets the chance to beat Sasha Banks at Clash in Paris for the Women's US Championship. And a big champion versus challenger tag match here on SmackDown. The official Dan Angle ringing the bell. Match up on the way. Sasha Banks and Jade Cargill start us on. Here lighting the blue brand is Jade with a spear on Sasha Banks. They're going to start, and look at Cargill with a cheap shot on her Clash in Paris opponent Alexa Bliss, who defeated Nia Jax a couple of weeks ago on SmackDown. 2 weeks ago here in the blue brand, to earn the opportunity to battle Jade at Clash in Paris for the WWE Women's Championship. Jade has one successful defense thus far of her second reign of the WWE Women's Championship. She defeated Kairi Sane 4 weeks ago right here on SmackDown, retain the championship. And she also defeated Io Sky in the first ever episode of Monday Night Raw in this series, in a champion versus champion matchup to earn SmackDown the first women's draft pick, which of course ended up being Jade Cargill. Tag made, double team offense. Here comes Sasha's opponent for Clash in Paris this Saturday night. It is Bayley. These two women know each other very well. Bayley from behind, and German suplex now on Sasha Banks. Nicely done by the role model. Banks desperately needing a tag. Can she get it? Yes, she can. Making a tag. In comes Alexa Bliss, and Bayley running him in a crossbody right off the bat. On Bliss. Elbow drop now on Bliss that time. Bliss with a huge win in a David versus Goliath battle against Nia Jax to earn the opportunity to battle Jade Cargill at Clash in Paris for the championship as Bliss. A beautiful blockbuster to have nailed Bayley. Middle rope cross body by Bliss. She's a former Women's World Champion last season on the Monday Night Raw side of things. 2 count off the crossbody and a kick out, 1 count rather. It was Dan Angle that called only a 1 that time. Bliss insult to injury, double ace in the midsection of Bayley. Bliss had a 111-day reign as Women's World Champion last season. Of course, Sasha Banks was a champion as well, as was Jade Cargill, but she didn't get any defences of that championship. Now it's crazy to see. Bliss shoulders down on Bayley, shoulders down, only 2 that time. My goodness, Jade Cargill had an 88-day reign as WWE Women's Champion with 0 defences on her first time round. Sasha Banks had a 160-day reign with 5 defences of the Women's World Championship. Is now Bliss's opponent for this Saturday night. The Clash in Paris is legal as Jade Cargill sit out deadlift powerbomb cover, shoulders down to only 1, and a kick out that time by Bliss. Almost getting a 2, but just shy of a count of 2 that time. And Alexa Bliss getting caught. Nice kick by Jade Cargill. Bliss clothesline. Clothesline on her opponent for this Saturday night. Bliss with a big right hand shot. Beautiful connection that time. Alexa Bliss got her by the throat. Bliss gonna take her down and sweeping the leg that time is Bliss. Here's your penultimate matchup. Huge momentum building matchup for both of these teams tonight. Bliss will take on Jade Cargill at Clash in Paris for the WWE Women's Championship, whereas Bayley defends her championship against Sasha Banks at Clash in Paris. There goes Bliss. Big shots right in the top of the head of Jade Cargill. Cargill coming back in and a massive clothesline by Jade. And now wanting the tag in a Sasha Banks, she gets it. Here comes the boss, the inaugural Women's World Champion last season, now legal. Alongside Jade Cargill running in clothesline now by Sasha Banks. Top rope, goes the legit boss, frog splash! Cover on Jade, over the right shoulder down the Women's Champion. 2 count a kick out. As Bayley trying to come in and make the save, but Jade able to survive nonetheless. Oh, Sasha looking to go after Bayley here. Oh, Bayley hanging around the drive. Foot first off the top rope that time. It's Jade now, the legal woman. And Jade coming back in, oh, missing that shot. Sasha Banks with a shoulder roll, got on the corner that time. On counter that time by Jade. And it was Jade pushing Banks up on the top rope. Oh God, but Kerry's position for both women here with Jade Cargill. Oh no! Oh my goodness. Axe suplex off the top by Jade Cargill. Banks heading hard. Jade off the ropes. Oh, the podcast. Bicycle boot by Cargill. Look at the leg. Shoulders down. Let's make do it now. Alexa Bliss saving the day. My goodness. What action tonight. Live on SmackDown, ladies and gentlemen. Jade Cargill gonna pick up Sasha Banks now to her feet. It's Jade. Oh God, look at the strength. Oh my! Fucking hell. Jade Cargill. Incredible gorilla press slam on Sasha Banks. Got her against the ropes. Banks in trouble. Oh, the rope rebound. Set out. Powerbomb for the WWE Women's Champion. 2 count says Dan Engler a kick out. Aye, Sasha Banks that time. And now it's Jade. Tag made. In comes the Women's United States Champion Bayley. Bayley and Banks are legal. Nice kick by Sasha Banks to the leg of Bayley. Bayley kick to the midsection by Sasha. Sasha now bankrupt. Penny predicament. Shoulders down. Jade. Wasting no time. Breaking it up immediately. Having no faith in her tag team partner, the Women's US Champion Bayley tonight. It's safe to be said, neither of these two teams alike. They're partners, but they're all doing it to build momentum for Clash in Paris this weekend. Bliss now legal. Oh, Bayley a DDT! Spectre, the move that she has retained the Women's World title on many occasions last season, but it's not enough to win. This tag team battle tonight anyway, Pennsylvania. Bayley fighting back, jawbreaker by Bayley. Bayley now. Oh, we're gonna give her a hug and a Bayley to belly on Bliss. Hook in the leg, shoulders down. Let's make now it. 2 count on Bliss and a kick out by the former Women's World Champion. My God. There's now Bayley. Gonna pick up Alexa Bliss. Irish whip sends her into the corner. Double team offense. Here comes Jade Cargill. Oh, goodness. Can't be good for Alexa Bliss. A double team flapjack by the champions. Jade. The elbow drop the midsection of Alexa Bliss. As we're getting a preview of the Women's Championship contest at Clash in Paris this Saturday night. Bliss though, Sister Abigail on Cargill, covering the champion, a pin ahead of Clash. Bayley makes the save. Bayley stomping a break it up. Nice knee that time by Bayley. Alexa Bliss not having it, but look at Bliss. Wait a minute, Bayley talking her shit. Bliss top rope crossbody on the outside. Taken down. Bayley, oh, but look at Jade with a pounce on Bliss as soon as she gets back in. And this might be the end of Alexa Bliss here. Jade Cargill will put her away. Picking up Bliss, got the arms. Jade connecting. Penny predicament now. Got her where she wants her. There's Sasha Banks breaking it off with a drop kick, and Cargill is pissed. What a hell of a tag team match tonight. And the main event still to come after this. Cody Rhodes, Drew McIntyre, winner gets added to the main event with Braun Breaker, Randy Orton and CM Punk in a fatal 4-way for the undisputed WWE Championship at Clash in Paris this Saturday night. Bliss moving it the way that boot from Bayley. Bliss, shoulders down on Bayley. Penny predicament, 2 count kick out. Man, oh man. Tag made. Here comes Bayley's opponent for Clash in Paris. A woman that Bayley has never pinned or submitted before the entirety of last season. But I've said before, Sasha Banks has not been herself as a blade. It's Banks though! Meteora in the corner to a new Bayley. I see that Bayley gets absolutely rocked. Bayley no jawbreaker on Sasha Banks. Bayley kick to the midsection. Hold on, Sasha's in trouble. Rose plant to finally pin the boss. The cover on the #1 contender. Bliss saving the day. Holy hell. Oh, and there it goes. Bliss getting knocked off the apron. Big stomps from Bayley. Banks runs at Bayley. Oh no! Right in the face of Bayley. And now it's Sasha Banks. The Irish whip sends her out to the apron. Big shot blocked by Bayley. Forearm now. Bayley the champion. To the top rope, Banks waiting in the wings. They shot by Sasha, no block by Bayley. Bayley top rope, crossbody, nobody home. Avoided that time, it's Sasha Banks in the corner, goes Bayley. Her own corner as well, the corner where Jade Cargill's at. Nice kicks by Sasha Banks. And Sasha Meteor again. Holy hell. Oh, gonna knock down Jade Cargill. There goes Jade off the apron, forearm caught Bayley. Any predicament to pin Sasha Banks. Shoulders down here. Bayley and Jade for the win. The champions to get the upper hand ahead of Clash in Paris. Kicked out by Banks. Elbow drop, however, by the Women's United States Champion of the World. Sasha runs out again with a running meteor to the face of Bayley. Cargill wanted to make the tag. Sasha Banks not going to let it happen. Sasha sends Bayley into the corner. Sasha clearly might have Bayley's number. We might see that tonight. And a Clash in Paris. Arm drag in the corner. WWE Women's Champion Jade Cargill knocked off the apron by Banks. Another number one contender, Sasha Banks. Set up Bayley. Backstabber. Right in to the back. Statement submission. While Bayley tapping her pass into the pain if she does. Then the challengers will get a huge win and they will. Banks and Blast with a win. Build the momentum for this Saturday. Well, Sasha Banks has just submitted the Women's United States Champion Bayley. She is beating her again, this time in tag team action, and she does it this Saturday night. She will become the brand new Women's United States Champion. Huge tag team win tonight. But speaking of tag teams, let's take a look at what's going down this Saturday night at Clash in Paris. The WWE tag titles on the line to open up the show. The Judgment Day, Damian Priest and JD McDonough getting the opportunity at Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley, the Motor City Machine Guns. Then, as we just saw, we are getting Sasha Banks challenging Bayley for the Women's United States Championship. If she submits her or even pins her again, if she beats her again like she has been the entirety of last season and this season, she'll be the new United States Champion. Then after that huge grudge match on the Monday Night Raw side of things, the ring getting out Gunther one-on-one with the GOAT John Cena ahead of Cena's retirement tour. Then US title on the line. The phenomenal AJ Styles, who picked up his late victory earlier on against Tamatonga. He battled the MFT leader Solo Sikoa for the United States Championship of SmackDown. Gonna be a good one, folks, as well as the World Championship affair. It's Finn Balor, the leader of the Judgment Day. The Judgment Day could be walking up with all the gold at Clash in Paris as Balor gets the opportunity at LA Knight's World Heavyweight Championship. That's Saturday night. Then the WWE Women's Championship is on the line. What will go down in this one is Jade Cargill defends against the former Women's World Champion Alexa Bliss. Gonna be a fun one this Saturday night between those two as well. And then in the penultimate showdown of the evening, Intercontinental Championship on the line. Kurt Angle in the twilight of his career, looking to win what could be his last piece of championship gold against the Intercontinental Champion Adam Cole, baby. And then finally in the main event of the evening, Braun Breaker defending the undisputed WWE Championship. Not against one man, not against two, but against three. Against CM Punk, Randy Orton, and the winner of tonight's main event of the evening, which is coming up next here live on SmackDown from Erie, Pennsylvania. Who will go to the main event of Clash in the Fatal 4-Way? Will it be the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes? Will it be the Scottish Warrior Drew McIntyre? We find out next live on SmackDown. We're back live in the blue brand, and there you see the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes in the ring, awaiting for this huge main event matchup today. Rhodes and McIntyre faced off before, back at Night of Champions in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia for Drew's WWE Championship last season. It was in March of last year, and it was Drew that picked up the win on that night. Can Cody get his win back? Bear in mind, Drew has only he's only been pinned 3 times in this season. Can Cody make it a 4th tonight and head to Clash in Paris to challenge for the WWE Championship alongside Randy Orton and CM Punk, and of course the champion, Braun Breaker.
Scotland, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
And There you see the former WWE champion Drew McIntyre, who enjoyed a 279-day reign as champion. He could be on track and becoming a two-time champion, but he's going to get past Cody Rhodes here tonight on SmackDown. He's done it before, but it wasn't an easy task, and it won't be again. Here tonight, Randy Orton defeated Aleister Black to advance to Clash in Paris. Punk defeated Shinsuke Nakamura in a no-holds-barred match to advance. Who will be the last man to advance? We find out next on SmackDown. And here we go then, we're ready. Off to the races. Big time main event, big time feel here. It's a big fight feel. It's Charles Robinson, senior official of SmackDown, ring the bell matchup. It's now underway. Here we go. Cody Rhodes, Drew McIntyre, facing off in the center of the ring. You gotta imagine Randy Orton, CM Punk, and the WWE Champion Braun Breaker looking on closely to see who they will all face at Clash in Paris for the undisputed WWE Championship in the main event. And a fatal four-way for the gold. Cody Rhodes headlock turns round by McIntyre. He's got a top fist lock on the American Nightmare this time. And a high angle that time. Cody able to escape. Cody now. Nicely done. Hammer lock now on Drew McIntyre here in this main event. Cody turns it around. Cody now snapmare. Cody got him. Look at this from Cody Rhodes. Good shin lock now on Drew McIntyre on the canvas. Drew able to escape back into a hammer lock this time by Drew now. We got that hammer lock on Cody Rhodes. Sounds then tight. Cody in trouble here. And this main event here tonight. Got that cinched in. Cody, can he escape? Can McIntyre keep the pressure on? Yes, he can. Weird shin lock now by Drew as he's got the pressure on Cody Rhodes here in this main event. A huge matchup, two of the biggest stars of the brand, not even just their brand, the SmackDown, but the entirety of the WWE as Charles Robinson oversees it here tonight. There's Cody Rhodes back in a hammerlock on Drew McIntyre. McIntyre in trouble. Cody trying to wrench away here and build momentum and get into the main event of Clash in Paris. Rude chin locked by the American Nightmare again. As Drew once again goes down on the canvas. Cody in control. Drew in trouble. Cody Rhodes got that pressure in. McIntyre trying desperately to escape this devastating hold from Cody Rhodes. Oh, Cody, nice stop by Rhodes that time. And it's Cody Rhodes now got the pressure. He had the elbow there. Right in the shoulder blade, but it's McIntyre once again escaping and back into a hammerlock. Great chain wrestling sequence here in your main event tonight on SmackDown. Live from Erie, Pennsylvania. It's been a great crowd, a sold out crowd, a great show thus far. And of course, a great main event as well. McIntyre back into the hammerlock. Cody Rhodes just cannot escape this offense. And Drew McIntyre dropping Cody face first on the canvas, and look at Drew. Cody Rhodes not having it, right back on the attack now. Back into a tie-up. Once again, who's going to get the upper? It's going to be McIntyre, just puts him away. Big knee to the midsection. Drew now neck breaker with a knee right in the back of the neck of Cody Rhodes. Is Drew McIntyre in control here on SmackDown. Back it up, Cody Rhodes. Irish whip now by Drew, and a big boot in that corner by McIntyre. Oh man. Drew McIntyre now, look at this. Deadlift set out, powerbomb by the former WWE Champion, covered by Drew, hooking the leg. Oh, no, didn't hook the leg. It was only the shoulders were down, but it was only for the count of one. As Cody was able to kick out, elbow drop moving out the way that time was Cody Rhodes. Rhodes now out of the corner, springboard moonsault. This is done by the American Nightmare. Cody Rhodes taking Drew up to a vertical base, and here comes the bionic elbow. Shades of his father, the legendary Hall of Famer, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. Speaking of Dusty Rhodes, his legacy is still ongoing down in the NXT brand, as the NXT Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic is truly taking shape down in the black and silver brand. As the first round is now officially over in that tournament. The semi-finals begin next week on NXT. You don't want to miss that, ladies and gentlemen. McIntyre almost decapitating Rhodes with that clothesline that time, picking him up to a vertical base and just launching him right into the corner. Nicely done by Drew. Split crowd tonight. I'd say the majority are in the favour of the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Well, of course, there will be a section of Drew McIntyre fans as Cody Brain Buster high angle on McIntyre cover 2 count kick out. Says the official Charles Robinson. McIntyre powers out, but there's Cody with a flipping neckbreaker to a seated Scottish Warrior. McIntyre had such a great run last season as the WWE champion, beating any of all comers, Cody Rhodes being one of them. And Cody almost beating Drew there with that side effect. Not just yet. Drew able to turn the tides, and McIntyre with a 4. McIntyre would love nothing more than become a 2-time WWE champion. Rhodes not yet won any gold here in this series. He'd love nothing more than to beat McIntyre, be the 4th man to defeat Drew McIntyre in the entirety of this season, last and this one, to finally go on to win the WWE Championship. Oh, but look at Drew out in the corner. Oh my goodness, this is not where Cody Rhodes wants to be. McIntyre, deadlift, delayed, vertical, superplex. Off the top rope by Drew. Shoulders down for the victory. They're going to clash in Paris. 2 count only. Kick out by Rhodes. McIntyre picking up Cody. Big kick to the midsection. Caught by the American Nightmare. Rhodes going to turn it around. Nice shot to the midsection. Cody Rhodes. More shots. Nice combination offense. Second time. Cody Brain Buster. And then Cody Rhodes doing a beautiful little cartwheel. Nicely done on McIntyre. And now what's Cody Rhodes thinking? Cody, disaster kick! On to Drew. This could be a disaster for McIntyre. He could suffer his 4th loss on the entire series. The first one of this one. Well, pinfall loss that is. Cover Cody Carter. 2 count for victory now. And McIntyre and Rhodes were both a part of the first ever SmackDown. They're both a part of the main event's fatal 4-way contender matches. McIntyre knees up through the moonsault out of the corner. There's the Glasgow kiss. Headbutt by Drew out of the corner, looking for the Claymore. Counts that down. Cody out of the way though. Cody able to escape. He saw it coming. Inside cradle. Small package. Shoulders down. Cody for victory. 2 count on Drew. Kick down. They're both a part of the main event, like I was saying. It was Drew versus Cody versus Punk versus Reigns. The winner would be getting an opportunity at Braun Breaker's WWE Championship at Backlash. Reigns won the matchup by pinning Cody Rhodes. And then he ended up losing to Breaker. The main event of Backlash was an absolutely fantastic contest. The same could be said with the fatal 4-way that is up for the card. And the main event of Clash in Paris. Cody Rhodes clotheslines up to the floor, almost eliminated from the Rumble if it was one. And a crossbody off the springboard to the outside by the American Nightmare. Listen to this place go crazy, and he Pennsylvania's Cody. Gonna send Drew to the barricade. Drew back elbow out of it, and now Drew McIntyre gonna send Cody to the barricade. But it's Cody Rhodes in trouble. Doesn't want to be there. McIntyre with the dry rib first. Over the barricade. That time as McIntyre comes back in the squared circle. Referee Charles Robinson on a count of 5. McIntyre gonna fly to big on Halo by the big 280 pounder. Unbelievable by the flying Scotsman. McIntyre sending Rhodes back in. Drew now, deadlift, set out, powerbomb, cover, shoulders down, they're going to clash in Paris, 2 count, a kick out. You've got to imagine Breaker, Orton and Punk are loving this match because these two are beating every ounce of flesh out of one another. All for the opportunity. They're going to clash in Paris to fight for the WWE title. Rhodes in the crossroads, out of nowhere the cover to finally beat McIntyre. The turn, the kick down. McIntyre's only been beaten. He's only been pinned by 2 superstars. Seth Rollins, he's done it twice. And Roman Reigns has done it once. Can Cody Rhodes also do it once? We find out. But McIntyre sending Cody to the outside. Clotheslines him to the floor. Eliminating from the Rumble if this was one. And Drew off the apron with a clothesline. McIntyre beautifully executed, sending Cody back in on the inside of the ring now. We're heading up to the top rope. Cody Rhodes in dire straits on the mat. McIntyre waiting for Cody Rhodes, but Cody running in Trying to stop him with his strikes. There's Cody, no McIntyre with a shot. And Drew off the top and a flying clothesline by McIntyre. McIntyre picking up Rhodes. Kick to the midsection. Here comes Drew. Hooks him in. Future shock. DDT drops him in his head cover. Hook in the leg. Shoulders gonna go clash in Paris. 2 count. No, Cody Rhodes. He might stay alive and kick out. Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. Massive elbow from Cody. And then it's Cody Rhodes. Big kick to the midsection. Look at Cody. Pedigree by Rhodes. Can Cody advance to Clash in Paris to fight for the WWE title in a 4-way? 2 count kick out by McIntyre. A powerful kick out. Shoulder up by Drew. Cody can't believe it. Went for the moonsault. He nailed it. Running moonsault. There's one right off the top rope to the back of Drew McIntyre. Cody looking to put him away. Looking for Crossroads. McIntyre catching him with a close hand. Oh goodness, metal rope goes Drew McIntyre flying and missing it. Cody right there. Cody Rhodes, shoulders down, schoolboy for the win. The steal one on McIntyre. They're going to clash in Paris. 2 count kick out by Drew. Oh man. Cody missing that shot. McIntyre shot of his own one. Say Claymore kick out of nowhere. Cover. McIntyre to win it. They're going to clash. 2 count. No, Cody Rhodes. Once again, check it out. Both these men are fouled. With resiliency tonight. Look at Drew. Taking away that turnbuckle pad. Cody Rhodes runs in with a bulldog though. Nicely done by the American Nightmare. Referee John Robinson going to pick the turnbuckle pad now. And Cody Rhodes, by the looks of it, going to dive on McIntyre. Torpedo! Came up short that time. Didn't calculate that dive, and that may allow McIntyre to take advantage of getting that winning going to Clash in Paris to compete for the WWE Championship in a fatal 4-way. But wait a minute, Drew with a steel chair. If he uses it, he'll get disqualified. Charles Robinson going to stop him. McIntyre with a achievement hand. Look at Charles taking it away from him. And Cody Rhodes taking him down. Oh man. Charles Robinson getting rid of the chair. Cody Crossroads. Oh my, nowhere. Second pin of the match. Come on. 2 count. No. What is it gonna take? Oh my goodness. What a battle, ladies and gentlemen. It's Cody Rhodes. Out of the corner, looking to fly. No, getting caught by McIntyre. And look at the strength of Drew. Hoists him up. Standing vertical, delayed. Suplex by McIntyre. Out of the corner, has already hit 1 Claymore. Looking for a second. A joint punt, got an breaker, a clutch, and Paris play. More kick, for some open cover. 2 count. And a no! Oh my! What a freaking match. Both these guys should be out of this ring. Look at Cody counter. Oh my! Incredible power slam by the American Nightmare. McIntyre to his feet. Cody Rhodes looking to fly. Cody Rhodes. No! Oh, again, not calculating it correctly. McIntyre might take advantage, but wait a minute. Cody double jump. Cody cutter by Rhodes. Cody cutter by Rhodes. This is his opportunity. Cody's going to do it. Drew McIntyre's out of it. He's going to receive his 4th pinfall defeat. Cody Rhodes, they're going to clash in Paris. Trying to catch up Drew McIntyre. No, big elbow by Drew. McIntyre runs and Glasgow kicks. And then for a 3rd time, Drew in the corner to join Punk, got an breaker at Clash for the WWE title. 4-way matchup. Claymore kick number 3. That'll do it. Come on. 2 count. Drew McIntyre with a 2nd victory over the American Nightmare. What a battle tonight on SmackDown.
Here is your winner, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
Well, what a matchup and what a show it's been, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for joining us here live on SmackDown in Erie, Pennsylvania.